Good morning and welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. And joining us in the studio is Megan from Cranmore Mountain Resort. How are you, Megan?
Good, good.
A penny for your thoughts. Bet you never heard that before.
I like that on this show. There we go.
We try to come up with something. So Megan, what's going on at Cranmore? I mean, we were talking before that every trail is open right now.
Every trail is open.
And, we're working on the glades there, but every trail, that's awesome.
It is. It's really good. So we just opened 100% yesterday. So it's 100% of snowmaking terrain, which is super exciting.
Yeah.
Snow's been great. We got a bit of snow earlier this week, and then anytime that it's been cold enough, our snowmaking team's been out there. And then they'll go back and they'll refresh that terrain. We kind of started with that first and kind of get some more snow out there too when they can.
Yeah,
when it gets colder again.
And it looks great too. I mean, it's one of those things visually. I was there last Monday, and just the visual of Mount Cranmore. That's one thing. I have this great photo. It's my little home screen on my phone now of one of the trails with Mount Washington in the distance. Beautiful day. And look at that. Look at that photo there. I mean, that's one of the things for me for skiing. The environment is half of your skiing experience.
Yep.
I think the terrain can be great, but what is everything else? And that's one thing that you guys really have with all the trails there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you get the nice views of Mount Washington, and then you kind of have also the variety of terrain. So there's terrain for all ages, all abilities, and then our family events kind of supplement that stuff as well, which is always fun.
Absolutely. I think, you're talking about the variety of terrain. It was one of those things when we were there, we would all choose different trails because this is the stuff I like, this is the stuff my son likes, and everything else. And I think that's great. It's not just it's not the same trail, just moved over a little.
Yep.
You've got different stuff.
It is, yeah. The whole, you got the whole north side with Ski Meister, Kandahar, and then
that's my side.
That's
the
side, perfect view of Mount Washington there. And then you have Schneider, Artist Falls, and then of course you have Easy Street if you want to take the beginner route down, which is nice to have from the summit. Beginner terrain from the summit, kind of cool.
It's very cool, very cool. Now I saw that the terrain parks moved around this year. So
we switched our race course from that Nastar hill on the north slope that was moved over to the alley. So that's actually where we did the Hannes Schneider Meister Cup last year.
Yeah.
Just because we can open the alley a little bit faster than we can open the north slope side. So the terrain park and the race course did a switcheroo. So now the terrain park is located on the north slope. Race course is on the alley. So they just opened up that park on that side. The double feature park is open now on the north slope. And the race course is running off the alley for Meisters.
Yeah, and it looks like I'm not a terrain park kind of guy, so I get scared. But it looks great.
Yeah.
And what a great view of that now. You can really see it from...
You can see it. Yeah, it's super visible now, which is cool. So I think it will attract some more people to the park. And yeah, they've been out there working really hard. They have that park open and then 2 other parks, and they're working on their last one right now.
That's great. And, I think that's one of those things that I'd almost say a few years ago, the terrain parks were the big thing that every ski area was focusing on. But you guys still have such great terrain parks, and and there are people who that's where they spend their day.
Right, and they have kind of the progression parks, and they have a skier border cross park. So there's kind of options for everyone in that realm too.
Absolutely, and of course Cranmore is so well known for being a place to learn to ski.
Yep.
And getting on the magic carpets and skiing down that. And so let's talk a little bit about the lesson program. Yeah, the Learn To program.
Well, January is Learn to Ski and Snowboard month, so we have $39 lessons for ages 13 plus, Sunday through Friday, non-holiday. If you give us a call, you can sign up for that. It's a really good way to learn to ski or snowboard, or if you wanted to try, if you're a skier and you want to snowboard, you can do that too. And then adult programs, we have Get Skiing and Riding, and that includes a lift ticket, rentals, and the 2-hour lesson. And then for kids, we have our Kids Rule program, which is the all-day
awesome
kids camp.
program. Yeah, and very easy to partake.
Yes.
Now you're also probably one of the fewer ski areas that have your own base lodge for the ski school.
Yeah, for kids. So the whole check-in process for the Kids Rule and for the I Want to Ski little kids lessons can all be done out of there. So even if you buy your tickets online, purchase any other products or anybody else in your family, you can just go and check in there, which is really convenient. They have their own kids rentals. They have brand new helmets there this year. and they really cater to the experience that for kids.
And and the thing is that when people are coming in, their kids are learning to ski, it can be a little bit of a crazy time. So being able to have that location where you're away from everybody else, and you can focus on your kids, and you guys can focus on kids. What a great experience for the families and the kids.
Yep, definitely.
That's great. So what else is coming up? I mean, we were talking about it's coming down to the end of January now, so we got to start planning springtime stuff.
I know. So firstly, we have Crannapalooza next weekend. We have Crannapalooza every weekend. We've been doing lots of games in the square, s'mores, giveaways, that sort of thing. So expect that every Saturday. And then going into February, we got a couple new events. We have a ski movie that is Tight, Loose, and Unreal on the 3rd, part of our ski movie series, and it's $10 per person. And then the weekend after that, we're doing another new event. We're doing a sip and paint on the 11th of February in Zips. So, you can basically, I think your ticket includes a drink ticket, and then the bar will be open, and then we'll have instruction on how to paint a picture, which I believe is supposed to be, I forget what the scene is going to be, but
is it a Cranmore related scene?
I don't think it's Cranmore related, but I think it's winter related.
Well, that makes sense, it being winter. And then really we're going to be getting pretty soon into the springtime events too, which are so much fun at Cranmore because the way the sun focuses on Cranmore, spring skiing at Cranmore, unbelievable.
Spring skiing is always very, very, very fun. We're working on planning our Spring Splash event right now at the end of March, and then just working on a couple other new events. I think we're doing like a flannel festival. We're going to have like people wear their flannel and show your Northern New Hampshire pride, and just kind of trying to switch up the events, keep it throw a little bit more of a curveball in there.
And let's talk about the other side of the mountain and talk about the Adventure Park.
The Adventure Park. So the Adventure Park's open Friday through Sunday. We're open today till 4. Friday we're open at 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. and then 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. on Saturdays. And that'll be open also every day throughout February vacation week, which is going to be here before we know it.
Absolutely, yeah.
We have the tubing, mountain coaster, Soaring Eagle zip line, and the giant swing. So you can do it all, or you can just go tubing, or you can just do unlimited rides, whatever you want to do. You can purchase those tickets online, or you can do them right when you get to the ticket counter. And you can actually head over to the Fitness Center, Artist Falls Lodge, and purchase all of that there. So it's another option of kind of like a separate area. If you don't want to go to the main base area, just head right to the Fitness Center side of things.
Right, and you got
check in there.
And check in, and you got plenty of room there to hang out and kind of get yourself settled over there, get some food and everything else.
Food and beverage up there as well, the bar up there. Yeah, so that's its whole other world on that side too. And
I would be remiss of not touching base on the new construction at Cranmore, and that's exciting.
Yeah, so the second floor is going up right now, so if you drive in, you'll see it looks a little bit different now, but the second floor is going up currently, and I think they're planning on doing hard hat tours every Saturday, 3:15 p.m. If you want to walk through the construction site, that's definitely an option. Just come to our office, the sales office, on Saturdays throughout the winter. And Ben Wilcox and then some of the other staff members from Badger and the real estate team will take people through and kind of show them around. So we kicked that off yesterday. It was a pretty good turnout. I think we'll probably put out some video footage on that too. If you can't make it here, we'll have a little teaser video of what's going on, but it's looking really cool.
And you have that great sales office too, which kind of gives you a feel for what Kearsarge Brook is going to feel like.
Definitely.
And so definitely, if you haven't checked it out, you want to go and both see the building, but also see what the amenities and what everything's going to look like there.
Just stop into the office. It's staffed daily, so there's someone in there from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. every day. And then we have a bunch of brochures kind of around the resort too that you can pick up that'll give more of an overview of the project.
That's great. That's something fun at Cranmore.
Yeah,
so
it's very exciting.
So if I want to get more information and I'm clueless, where do I go?
You can head to cranmore.com or give us a call at 1-800-SUN-AND-SKI.
And find out all the information you need.
All the info you need.
Well, I'm glad that all your trails are open. Congratulations on that.
And thank you very much.
We're supposed to get some snow this week, so that's going to add to our base at all the ski areas, which is always a great thing.
Yeah, I'm very excited about that. So.
That's great. Well, Megan, thanks so much for coming by.
Thank you.
As always, good to see you. And we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.